up, people? Welcome back to another episode of All the Mods Expert. I hope everybody's doing alright. I'm doing actually pretty good. Pretty good. This thing's been filling up, and I've been letting it run just to see how bad the situation was with this. And I think I can postpone the making of Nether Stars to the next episode. And we can start with, the good stuff. So, pretty much the good stuff is the iridium stuff because it's needed. Quite good. But the reason we want to make those is because we need them for, well, Scenarium is needed. We need them for making the fusion crafting core. And I think, the fusion crafting core, there's other things. But if we look in Draconic Evolution, there is this one that needs the iridium. There's this one here that needs the reinforced stone. So this is another thing we need. And as you can see, we then will need to upgrade our things. But that means we need to make the iridium, because at the moment, the reason you need to make this thing is because iridium, well, there's nothing much you can do with it. Like, check it out. Wait, this usable? Yeah, that doesn't have a recipe. That's what I anticipated. And yeah, so pretty much the ingot is completely useless. That's what you gotta learn about this one. And let's say you go into this. Everything just goes back to the ingot. And the ingot actually comes from the ore, as this thing comes from, of course, this. So there is this thing, but again, it's only can only find them. So because of that, it's a little bit harder for us to get it. But because we're cool and we know what we're doing, we know that we need to use IC2's replicator to do this. It is called, I never remember the name, here, the replicator. So, of course, I've got nothing done in there. As you can see, it's like blank page. But we also need reinforced stone. And if you click for reinforced stone, there is no recipe. It is because you need to do something else. You need to have, well, let's go out because I know the machine. We have it here. Okay, so you see this thing? Well, you need this. Oops. I want the recipes. Where are the recipes? Normally there's a recipe thingy doodler. Okay, well wait, it's the canner. So let's go with the canner. Normally there's a nice little image in front. Here. And I can't do anything with the canner because of course. But yeah, there's also the extractor that you can do. But yeah, pretty much we need this one to put the liquid inside a tank that we can use into a gun so that we can make things harder. Then we can mine it, use it. That's pretty much it. So there you go. Here, you see there's the foam sprayer. Then there's like these canisters you will need to fill with construction foam. These construction foam are pretty much done, if I remember correctly. It's from this thing, CF powder. So we need this. We need to put it into this thing. We need to put it, I think, with water inside the canning machine. And this will give us the CF stuff that we need to put into our gun. So first of all, let's say, can we do this? No. But let's do the iron casing. And of course, I clicked R, so it did the recipe for some reason. Iron. Take 10, because you can. Okay, so boom. All right, so now we've got our gun. We need to make a canning machine. I hope it's the way to go. I should probably go check it out. So let's do IC2. What do you need for a canning machine? Need this, which is good because it's tin. Tin. Kind of that one. All right. What else? Well, you need one of those. That's easy. Come on. Come on. All right. We'll need also a can. I don't think they're called can, but that's pretty close. Okay, so where are they? This is the thing that I'm looking for. Fluid cell. Okay. And we'll need the CS foam. I'm not actually going to make a recipe for this because once we've used it, we don't really need it. Like, we don't need more. So, alright, let's try this. Like I said, I'm not 100% certain this is going to work. If I place this there, it's simply going to blow up. So we're not going to do that. I believe I've got a generator. Generator? Yes, we're going to use this one with some coal in it. We're going to do this outside. Okay, so put that there. Put this here. Put some power in there. Getting power. Maybe I'm wrong. Wait. Yeah, guys, let me go check it out. I was sure it was the canning machine. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe that's not the canning machine that we need, but something else completely different. I should really stop doubting myself. It was the canning machine, and I was right. Because I'm always wrong, so sometimes I kind of have to be right at some point. No, I think that's how it works. At some point, you're gonna be right. All right. So let's do more of these. Okay. Oh, I can make directly the gun in there. I think we don't need much. Okay, so let's get like a bucket. Well, maybe we'll pick like some buckets like this, and we'll grab some water. So this should send the water here. This is really a slow way of doing this. Right. Then we're going to switch the tank there. Person who invented the machine didn't think about the fact that he could just have placed like, tank that you click in it. Needs to go through the machine. Right. And fit 8,000. So let's see, maybe we grab 3 more. That would make it full, which would be cool. Right, once you have this, you need to make it into blue something and red to the right side. We're just going to do the 2 last, and then we're going to do it. Again, I'm not making this like so that it's quite like quick or anything. I don't need the upgrades, because when you put upgrades, you need to make the transistor upgrade too. You need to make transformer upgrades, because if I place this one here, it's going to go boom because it can't support power. So it's a little bit complicated to use, but all right, there we go. So here we're going to go. So you see blue, and you see like there's the form of the CF powder. We can't place that there, but we need to change the side. Of course, we're going to put that here. And well, oh wait, no, we're not going to do this. We needed to just convert over here, and then we'll change the side again. This one to go to just canning, and we're going to place the gun in here, and it's going to be filled with this here. That is the way we want to do it. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to do this, but it shouldn't be that bad. I think. Not sure. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy about like this here. There's one thing I wanted to do from it though, and I don't think I did it. Power. I want to have one of those power on one of these output. There's a card already in there. Perfect. So we have an output that goes into our quantum entangle porter, and we have one that goes in there. So this is going to give power to that, and this one is going to give power to that. So over here, this little crystal, if you remember, it gives power to these two. And over here, this thing should be quite empty. Yes, we need to remove that one because it's no longer needed. We're going to use it somewhere else. My thing is on the outside, not on the inside. Some people keep telling me to make the portable crafting bench thingy doodler. I know. I know. So they said to use that one. Oh, wait. So you turn it around and place that one there? There we go. That's the one. Why is it that in the picture on the wiki, it says to use the other one? But there you go. So you use that. Bam! It's full with this. So the next thing is you're going to need to have some scaffolding to turn into what you want. So, alright. We're going to go over here. So if you look scaffolding. Right, so over here we've got some iron scaffolding, which is pretty much what we want at this point. And these are going to be sprayed with this thing, and it's going to work. So, alright, so for these, we'll need some iron stuff. So I guess we'll do that. To make these needs to go into metal former, so I'm going to manually put them in there. Just because, well, kind of need. And let's make a little bit more of this. Right. Let's go put these in there. Metal former. Is that the one? Yes. Okay, so let's put that in there. Going to give us what we need. And this is getting cutter. I really love this setup. Not having to do IC2 is actually pretty amazing when you think about it. Just because it's so long. It takes so long to do. Alright, so iron, what do we have? Okay, we can make 16. Soon we'll be able to, there we go. But, there you go, 32. So, alright, let's take this. So now we'll go on the outside, and we'll put these next to each other. There you go. Then you take your sprayer, and you do this. Oops. And you try to not do what I just did there. So these you can break. Is this empty? Yeah, okay. There you go. So now it's pretty much, there you go. This one's already done. So when it's finished like this, you can pick it up. If I remember correctly, it's not going to like break. There you go. Now you got this one, which you can use to craft things. Remember, we need 9 of this one. So, well, actually, you might need more. Thinking of this. Need 8. And let's see. Need 8. Here, you need 9. So that means, yeah, 9 will be okay. Yeah, so we'll need 9 of this, which means we need 9 of it multiplied by 327. We also need some for this thing. We need 2. I don't think it's needed for anything else. So I think we're good with that 32 that I have here. If there is anything... So you see here, we've got light gray IC2. That's when there's nothing. Like, when you just put this somewhere. But that's not what we want. So, alright, we're going to let this thing finish. I'm going to let it continue. And look what's cool. Pushing you, but you can get in there. But it pushes you, like, on the outside. So I'm going to let this finish. And I'll bring the ice back when we've got all the reinforced stone we need. Alright, guys. Just so you know, there's a way to, like, you know, make them dry a lot faster. Take sand. Right-click. Yeah, that works. So then you pretty much just, you know, break everything. So it's pretty easy to get, just to make sure we're at 17. So like I said, I think we've got enough over here. We've got enough, like, close to 27 to do pretty much everything we need. Right? We're going to continue breaking these. And I'm going to prepare most of the things we need, because I want to do the matter replicator as soon as possible so that we don't use all our iridium, because it's kind of important to have. And yeah, so I'm going to make the iridium thingy doodler for replication. I'll bring you guys back just after. Gonna be cool, kind of. There we go, we got 29. 30. We've got everything we need. Alright guys, we have it here. The recipe to make one and only beautiful replicator. Oh yeah. So there we go. There was a lot of things that I did not consider that I needed. Like this thing here, this thing here. The cables were not done. This thing wasn't done. This thing wasn't done. There's like these were not done either. These thing here not either. These two were not done. Like probably most of it wasn't done. And there's still things we need because we need to put the pattern to be able to replicate this thing. So currently we've got something that will replicate, but we need something that will make this thing. I think it's a scanner that we need. So if we look, there's still things I don't have. Like it's well, the advanced, I made a recipe. Advanced. So this thing we should be good to do too. There we go. Alright, so we need an advanced machine. There we go. We've got now everything like for this. The electric motor, I think I've got a recipe. Like 3, even if we need 2. Luminator flap. I don't know what this is. We're gonna make some. I've never had to make this before. And we still need that last item. The advanced machine. Advanced machine. Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I know you can. Check. Okay, yeah, it's crafting this thing. Takes a while, kind of. Oh, and it needs to make this here. So the way it goes is it pulverizes the coal here, and then in the compressor it's going to make this, then turn this into that. And this should go back, but it's staying here. Oh, I don't have an output on this one. Well, that could explain it. Ejector. I don't have one. Ejector. So we need this. Perfect. So we want to eject from this side. So let's put this in there. There we go. That's going back into the system, and we should be good. So let's see. Yeah, now there's only one recipe left. That's a lot better. So let's see. Do we have our advanced? No, we don't. Because we still are looking to finish this recipe. So this thing, it's crafting. It's not the fastest thing in the world. I wish it was faster. Like, it's quick, but like I really need to upgrade this like even further. That's going to have to wait for another episode, that's for sure. Alright. Let's see. This thing must not have a lot of advanced. Come on. Make the block. No crafting. When this is done, everything's going to be done. Pretty much instantly. Well, except this. It takes like about 3 seconds. 2, 3. Back in the system. Maybe 5 seconds. 6. This thing says 2 seconds at the top. Alright, so now we're good to go. That at the bottom. And be able to do this. Let's also make a recipe, even if we're probably never going to need more than one. Okay, so let's see this thing. I guess we could use this here. So this thing here, how will it work? Well, you need a disk, and you need an item to duplicate. So let's do pattern, I think they're called. Pattern disk? No. Maybe just disk? No. Let's go IC2, and we're going to find them manually. There we go. That's the crystal memory. So we need to make one of these. So, alright. Do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. We need to put clay into a centrifuge. Don't have a lot of clay. That's for sure. I think there's a recipe to get clay. Injection chamber with water vapor. We actually have oxygen. Okay. Dirt into this thing. Of course. There's a recipe to get this. There is a recipe with slag. I don't have any good slag. So that won't work. Brick with water vapor. The alchemy table, we can do this and it's gonna give... Yeah, because this we don't mind. We've got so much of it. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do the alchemy table. So, sand and blood orb. I've got 8. Better be using it. Alright. So, what, we just put that there? Oh, with a water. Yeah, a bucket of water. Alright, that's doable. So, I don't think I can put more than 1 bucket of water in there. So, yeah, that kind of can take a while. But I think we've got enough for now with the little amount we have. So we need a centrifuge. That's a centrifuge. And they do say to put this into a centrifuge, right? I thought it was this. Wait, let's do this thing. Dust clay. Oh wow, okay. We need to put this into a macerator. And this thing will give you the dust. And then the dust can go into the centrifuge. Oh wait, does 1 block give like 1 dust? That gives 2. Wow, okay, we're gonna need to get like a lot more clay. Well, I think I'm gonna go mine a little bit just around finding some clay. I'll get these things going, and I think we're gonna be able to craft, you know, most of the things we need so far. Let me put these in there. They're not needed at the moment. Alright, I'm gonna go find some more clay. Alright, well, I've got the material to be able to make a disc. And another disc, so let's make 2. And we're simply gonna fire them up into our smelter over here, which is super quick. Alright, so we're gonna go I never remember the name. It is memory. Let's take these. I think one will be enough, but we need to craft that thing that we need. So iridium, we need to make some of this. So let's put that into a compressor. We're going to get 4. Well, we're going to get 2 out of this one, but we already have 2. And then we're going to be able to do iridium plate. That thing here. We just need another one, and I think I need to make some alloy as well. Yes. So yeah, it's getting there, guys. It's getting there, but it's still a slow process. Like you gotta craft a lot of things. So one thing we can do is iridium. Like grab 3 more. Well, one more, and actually make it that it can also be duplicated in the crystal thing. This thing. So what we can do is this. We can go here to this machine, and we're going to place this in there and that there. So it's going to work, going to do its thing. Of course, this thing is not the best to produce the power for this. This thing I think can take like way more power. We're just going to let it go, and it's going to make a disc out of that particular item. First, the one we want is this one here. Why do we not have another iridium? Did it not go in? Oh, wait, I'm missing one. It's 9, not 8. There we go. There it is. So yeah, these things kind of can take time, so we're gonna have to let it work. It's at 30-something, 20-something%. I'm not sure if I can just put it on the line over there without it exploding. I'm kind of a little bit scared. So maybe I can try to just put like make some of that and just put it like far, far away. Just to like, there you go, 50 blocks should be enough. And I'm actually like going to take this, like I said, a little bit further away, because if it explodes because it can't take the power, well, at least it's not going to destroy anything we have around. There we go. Alright. Let's try this. Do this. Alright, let's place it, and well, if we explode, I mean... I'm a little bit scared. Okay. This thing's going up. Like I said, we're a little bit far away from it. But yeah, it seems to be working. I might need to make more of this. Whoa, what was this lag? I think we might be getting like little amount here. But let's do the one we really need, which is the plate. So now we probably have all... Whoa, 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 what is happening? Okay, let's do the plate. Now that we got the plate, let's put it in there. And it's going to craft the thing that we need. The plate, this thing, and let it go in. Okay, we're not getting at all enough power. Let's maybe add this at the same time on the other side. Okay, that's gonna give us a little bit more power. And boom. So, alright. So I'm gonna let this run. We'll wait to see how much it takes. I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, well, I have everything now. So here, got the UU matter thingy doodler, but you can't just put that in here. It doesn't work. You need to have a pattern storage. So let me show you. Pattern storage, you need to use 3 more of these, but it's pretty easy. I also kept another one because I want to do the iridium. But alright, let's put that in there. And now we have one of these. So we should be able to select this and say start. So now it's going to use the UU matter and the EU power, which of course it's going down because I'm not producing enough EU. But it's okay. It is okay. I don't mind this thing being slow. I just want it to create what it can. If I remember correctly, it needs power to put this in there, and after that it doesn't care. But yeah, so this is going to create one of these, and if we look in Iridium, we'll need 4 of those, or 3 of those. 4 of those to be able to make the fusion core, which we kind of need 1 of these. So pretty much just going to wait on this thing to be able to make it, because, well, this thing needs 519, and this thing only has like 1,500. So I don't even have enough UU matter to make the whole thing. So kind of nice to wait for this thing to create more UU matter for us. Or somehow make more power. Maybe make more upgrades and just send this power into this one so that it makes more. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. Is there a way? I was thinking at first of creating a world from RF tools with like UU matter, like lake or something, and I thought that would be a good idea. But you need like 1,000 millibucket. So yeah, we'll need like some time. This thing. Okay, just 1. We want you to make 1. Because after that, I'm gonna try to do the trick of maybe looking as if I can do a UU matter. Like this thing. I think we might need even more than that. Like the UU matter stuff. So yeah. So, alright, well, I'll let this continue, but guys, that is going to be it for today, so I do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you don't forget to leave a like, if you loved it, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.